This is Karen Rands with your video tip of the day on the road with Karen. Alright, so why is it that entrepreneurs will say, I want to raise $1 million and I want 4 people that will put $250,000 in a piece because I don't want to deal with all of those investors? Well, the reason why they say that and the reason why they think that is because they've heard of or they've had an experience in the past where they had a whole bunch of investors. And a whole bunch of investors creates 2 potential problems for an entrepreneur. One, they get a whole bunch of people calling them asking for what's going on. And that just takes time away from doing the business. You solve that problem by establishing upfront how you're going to be communicating your updates, and do it on a quarterly basis. I have investors call us and say, you know, I really love this company, they're doing so great, but I never hear from them. I don't know how they're doing internally. I just hear from the press. So, you know, you need to reach out to your investors and communicate with them. Second thing, they run the risk, if they get a lot of investors, of actually getting investors that aren't sophisticated enough to, because they do like a bunch of $10,000 investors, and the chances of one of those folks or some of those folks not being sophisticated enough, not realizing that their $10,000 may not come back and make a return for 5 years, and they start getting all antsy about it, and there's no real communication. It's been done through a broker. We have a company that we're working with that raised $1 million in $10,000 increments. From a broker. They paid a broker a bunch of money, and they probably only saw, they paid the broker 10% on the back end on that because, licensed brokers could do that. And so they, they got so many headaches coming their way with that. It just, anyway, I digress. So, but on the other hand, getting people to stroke $250,000 checks is almost impossible. You got to be so well connected. You got to be somebody who's already made millions of dollars for other investors to even think about being able to attract that kind of an investor, because you're dealing with people that are worth $30, $40, $50 million that are going to stroke those kind of checks. And not only are they few and far between, but they also are extremely difficult to get access to. So what is the real way what's the likelihood of the type of investor that you're going to attract, and what do you have to do that? Well, I suggest you tune in to listen to more video tips of the day, or go to the launchfn.com website so you can learn more about how to attract those kind of investors, sign up for a workshop, or give us a call. And that's Karen Rands for your video tip of the day.